Oh, okay. This fool, hold up. How the hell? This fool got. Oh my god. This fool got J.J. Watt and Aaron Donald. I gotta get used to this playbook. I gotta go back out of this. There we go. Mm-hmm. And then
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Denver Broncos. From the 10. A good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
I need to trade this brother for Jalen Ramsey real quick. Josh Allen gone, bro. What do you mean, yo? Like, I would have gave him to you for real.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Nah, that's cat. That's cat.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon.
Oh, that's
5
cat.
yards on the game's first play, second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down, it's Gordon, and the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Brought down by Alexander Johnson. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Ryan to throw. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot.
He got your old quarterback play.
He looks to be about a yard or so short.
We hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially
And look here, it's an opening.
Oh, yeah, he went for it on the 4th. Okay, I see you, boy.
They get the first.
Say what?
Well, the fake punt gets only a yard, but that's enough to pick up the first. Now Gordon on 1st down, and he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard
boy,
line.
ass tastic.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense
God
feel pretty good
damn.
about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal.
Hey, I don't know who said that shit, Steve.
That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon.
He's
He's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
From the shotgun, Ryan. open man. Higbee, the tight end. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Going up top for Cup.
Okay.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Oh, man.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's your funny.
That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he won't get much, maybe a couple, down inside the 35 to the 34.
2 yards on the pick.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson. That's complete to Smith. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
I gotta remember this
The
playbook,
last catch
man.
took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd?
Play with the Ravens playbook.
Back to throw, Watson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. That was a safety Taylor Rapp right there on the coverage. So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
At their own 25-yard line.
There's only run what you can't stop.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
Do you think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Okay.
Able to get this one across the 45 before he's down. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, LA.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And no room to maneuver there. The yard up to the 47.
Cowboys balling over there.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing
That
him to
nigga
get to the
Son hit the
perimeter.
party already
That
wild.
means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's Gordon. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Melvin Gordon on the carry.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Got Gordon open, completes it. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 4 yards on the pickup.
Oh, hell no. He keep going for it on 4th down. These cats be wilding out here. Oh, man. That boy crazy. Oh man, that's fucked up.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
My man was about to straight. He's about to straight freaking.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to
4th down me to death.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense. But hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
I'm in the Rams.
Indeed, so maybe the offense is upset, but they show confidence in their defense by punting it away.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 5-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Check 53's mine. Check 53's mine.
A shotgun snap for Watson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Got a man. It's Judy complete. A big seam. And
Big Judy.
All the way.
95.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Judy.
Jerry
You gotta know which one to read.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos.
There's a couple of reads on that thing though, because you look for the fade route first, then you look for the tight end that's streaking, and then they all covered.
I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away, but no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you get people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there.
Yeah, that's probably why he does it like that now.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out deep for Woods. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, Gordon. And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal.
He freaking abused the hell out
for
of
2.
you.
Here's 2nd and 8. Play action, Ryan. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jerry Jeudy with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Down the field, right?
He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Play no safety over the top. I'm going to take it.
Broncos 17, Rams nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18.
I mean, it was legit when he went for it, but then he kept trying to do. I'm like, bro, you didn't seize the opportunity.
At their own 39-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
Well, no, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go.
Hey, you know, you had to go tight end wide open.
This former USC man, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Second and 10. It's Ryan again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. They got a man. It's Woods. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He was taken down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down now, it's Gordon. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
1st down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
2nd and 2 at the Broncos' 4-yard line.
Play action. It's Ryan.
God dang, Von Miller.
Down back at the 12. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. They're just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are. And I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back.
Oh,
He's
wow.
getting it.
Let's go.
It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams.
Complete to Tyler Higbee.
Tyler Higbee there to make the grab. And the Rams are able
He
to
said
draw
that was
a
a
bit
big butt month.
closer. And it's 17-7.
Makes the score Broncos 17, Rams 7.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. He'll have a first down.
My man got Aaron Donald.
Able to get it up past the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
See that man ski long, bro.
Down, it's Watson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And incomplete on the deep ball. Cortland Sutton is the man he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. He'll fight. This is caught at the 20. All the way deep into Los Angeles territory. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Lindsey. And he is into the end zone.
Y'all be mad as hell about that play. That's tough.
Philip Lindsay, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach? And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 45. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At the 45-yard line.
After the interception, here's Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
Matt Ryan sacked.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Oh.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. 26 Mike.
Here's Watson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got it at the 15.
Wow.
And he'll take it
Wow.
into the end zone for a Denver score. Tim Patrick in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Second half starts with a run by Lindsey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
It's 3rd down and 13.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Single. 26 Mike. Let's run. Hey, we gotta...
Out of the gun, Watson. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Watson on first down. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Watson, off play action. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. So hold the phone here, Charles. I'd kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, it's certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
They're going to give it to Gordon, and he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
Rams 15.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, and that needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not in the clear yet.
No, the message should be clear that fortunes can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You've got to take care of it, otherwise that lead could slip away quickly.
At the 24-yard line.
Second and 8.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check.
After the run, Watson going to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan.
Second and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Another run by Lindsey. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Switch up. Back. Hey, 31.
Watson on third down. He completes this to Sutton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 38. That's going to be caught by Judy. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Watson. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays.
26
To the air yet again, Watson. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
But this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
On first and 10, it's Ryan. Able to get this to Gordon. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Rams 15.
The Rams on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and lead the game out that way.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll run here with Lindsey. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas,
and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Philip Lindsay with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role in those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage.
You already know that ain't that.
They're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. Yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Y'all should have jumped up on him, for real.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
It seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they said. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
This quick pass complete to Sutton. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That's good. Second catch for
you traded for him?
Wind up a 1st down. What a difference a week makes. 5 interceptions in their last game. Here we are, 4th quarter. He's played mistake-free football.
And I'm sure that we can look back on the past week and say,
and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
Wrong Baker pass, you should know.
5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the lead is now an even 30.
Makes the score Broncos 45. Rams 15.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Oh.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Samson Abukum. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
51 to Mike, boys, 51. In your face. Go, Mike 51, Mike 51.
From the gun, here's Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Nickel Roby-Coleman there defensively. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And this one is right down the middle.
The game's
Just
getting
add
out
3
of
more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know,
offensive line is so bad, boy.
but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Steps away to his left. Going up top for Kupp. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
48
They go play action with Ryan. Rolling to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, he almost had it.
Nah, he beat my ass, bro.
Great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
And 5 yards.
Don't be like that, Steve.
And he's going to get to the 30,
man.
enough for the 1st down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now left side on the swing pass. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Yards on the pickup.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan.
22-yard line.
Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down.
I didn't kill me, though. I ain't got no damn offensive line.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. That's inside the 20. And he
Big Deshaun.
to the end zone. It's
You see it, huh?
touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone.
You
And
say
you know
he's
they
trying
could
to
have
get
taken
the
a knee
game
there.
ball
They
out
decided to
here.
play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect.
It helps me kick better. I don't miss as many field goals as I used to. I used to miss them joints all the time in the first season.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is
Oh, but if they didn't call it,
took a shot there on
come
first
on,
down, but he
man,
couldn't
do better,
reel it
do
in.
better.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Ryan. Green's got it over the middle. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Play action. It's Ryan. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it fly. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 18. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through
We
the air.
got Aaron Donald and J.J. Watt on that line.
Back at the 45-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Check 50, check 50.
And Watson's going to throw it here. Oh, the ball is out. Watson
He's
lost it.
awesome, dog.
The pass.
Whew.
A fumble on the play.
And one of the whistles for a timeout.
Nah, he's
So
fumbling like a
they'll stop the
motherfucker.
clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
I think the problem is the fact they got no line. My old line is like, that's what I need.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Come on, where the fuck is it? Oh, here we go. In this fucking formation. Okay. I hate when they do that. It took me all the whole time to find this fucking play. I find it and they
So
won't let me
that'll
out
back
there.
him up 5.
See if I can hit Big Judy again.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
I need protection, y'all.
Here's Watson.
For my O-line.
Oh, he'll air this
Oh,
one
thank
deep
you.
for Judy. And this is incomplete with a
If
clock
you give me
showing just
protection, bro, I
3
can be a
seconds
brain.
left.
Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
Here's Sam Martin now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one.
All right, game time.
A big offensive
The escape artists don't work. No, sure. Yeah. It do not be working for me.